Pisces, welcome to your reading. We're going to take a look at what messages, correction, Pisces, we're going to see what messages come out for you. And we can take a look at those messages that come out. If you are new to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light, welcome. As you can see, this is still a fairly new channel. So make sure you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of the channel. Thank you. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. May you find the clarity, confirmation, and understanding that you seek or need. Keep in mind that you may not resonate with every channel message. All I ask of you is that you do not force any messages. Some messages may trigger you, and that's not the intention at all. All right, this is a safe space. Please remember that this is a safe space. What else? If you resonate with something, if you disagree, if you want to share your testimony, if you want to share your story, use the comment section. Be a spiritual guiding light. Okay? All right. Thank you. Pisces, your haters may be revealed to you in the upcoming weekly. A more layman term, you're going to know who's for you and who's against you in your upcoming weekly. Something about don't let something pass you by. Anything else for my Pisces? What I'm being shown, I can tell you, but I'm not. Just for my protection. Some things you just have to give to God. Because one thing I want you to understand, you can look into it, okay? The just and the unjust. And Pisces, I don't care if you're the just or the unjust. Don't worry about the just and the unjust. And don't worry about how people perceive you either. What's the advice in regards to that? And the reason why I'm saying this is because what I see and pertaining to what I see with my eyes open, it's kind of like this. Have you ever, it's like a new sheriff is in town, right? A new sheriff gets hired on the job. And this new sheriff has morals, integrity, and value, and they're going to get to the point of it. You know, this sheriff, wherever they come from, handled their business. And it just feels like there's a new sheriff in town, right? And this new sheriff may be looking into things that the sheriff should just keep it and let God do his thing, because God blesses the just and the unjust. And it just feels like what I see, I could tell you, but just for my protection and for your protection, because I care about you, Pisces, some things just leave them alone. So when it comes to the upcoming weekly, when it's dealing with people, if people are asking you questions, I need you to gather up your strength and make it very clear that it's none of your business. If someone is asking you about the next person, just to stop that from happening, put the person on blast, so that the person that they're asking about knows who their enemy is. Okay. What else I'm trying to give you the best thing, because what I see is kind of like a Pandora's box that doesn't need to be open. It's kind of like Pisces, you have the key to open something, right? And it's just best that it's left closed. And I'm not saying this because I'm not scared at all. But just some battles it just need to be left alone. Some battles don't need to occur. You know what I'm saying? Just give it to God. This is not your battle. So I don't know. It's kind of, if it has to do with legalities, hold no parts to it. If someone is trying to make you to be a witness, have no parts to it. If you're on a trial, what do they call it? Where people, what do they call those 12 people? The jury. If you and you know the person, you better say it's a conflict of interest. So it's just basically, I'm gonna say this. Just leave it alone. That's all I'm gonna say. What's the advice for the upcoming weekly? Imaginative, empathy, honesty, and worry. Yeah, don't allow any, because if this, listen, if you decide, I'm just gonna say, let's just say hypothetically, right? You decide to open up Pandora's box. You decide to get to the bottom of things. You decide to support someone and you don't even know the back end of something. Let's bring worry in your life. It's going to cause havoc in your life. It's going to cause problems in your life. If you ain't never been gang stalked before, I suggest you leave this alone. Because some people can't handle gang stalking. Some people, I'm not gonna go all how dark it could be, but you can handle it, baby. Leave it alone. And gang stalking, when I tell you the devil himself will reveal himself in everything. People, places, or things, trees, the air, everything. There is no running. Some people can sit there and say, oh yeah, you're strong or whatever. Believe me, the God that I serve, let me tell you, many journeys that God has put me on to experience. I should have took, you listen, Pisces, I don't care if you never listen to me ever again. You don't want to experience being gang stalked. And if you're a Pisces and you're like, oh, I've been gang stalked, you ain't been at this degree. Not to this degree of what I see. So when it comes to business or personal business or something closed, something reopening, alone. Just give it to God and leave it alone. And that's just go. And I understand with this empathy and honesty, you want to do what's right, but it ain't about doing what. That's what's doing it. It's right. I understand. It. Don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say, oh, SGL, can you get these? Can you help me? See, SGL, can you help me stop the gang stalking? I won't be able to help you because you opened up that bolt, and I told you not to. Okay, I'm talking about. I don't know if you. Oh Lord, now I'm seeing the faces. I'm talking to a Pisces where I can understand you headstrong and whatever. It's just some things you just don't want to test. And I understand that maybe you may know that there's a God and there's a devil, but I don't think you ever experienced a degree of actually seeing entities through people. I don't think you know what it is to really see a true sinister smile of a person's face deforming. And I'm not talking about no movie. I'm telling you, this is real. You ain't never been gang stalked to the degree that I'm talking about, where you're going to lose your mind. And I'm not speaking that in your life. I'm giving you a pre-warning. I don't want you to end up in no hospital because you seeing stuff and nobody else ain't seeing it, but it's really happening. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and leave that alone. I don't know how much I need to tell you is to leave something alone and going about your business. Mind your business. If you never minded your business before, this will be the best time to do so. I mean, be the best at minding your business. I mean, whew. And the award goes to Pisces for what? What is the category? Minding their business. Angel guide message for Pisces, please. Oh, goodness gracious. If you can get paid to do this job, mind your business, okay? You are going to be the best mind your business worker that it is. Don't say I didn't tell you. Look, the angel guide message don't even want to come out because it feels like that's the message. What's the message for Pisces for angel guide message? Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness, the first time I've ever seen a sinister smile, I couldn't believe my eyes. Like, am I seeing? No, my mind ain't playing tricks on. Listen, the devil is real, and his workers too. And it goes deeper than that. You have entities, deities, demons, minions. Look, there's so many that I don't know what to tell you. Just don't open up the box. Don't open it. Please don't. Angel guys, here, romance and connection. So for some of you, let me leave that alone. Okay, angel guide message is romance and connection. I'm gonna read that in a bit. But we're gonna leave all that other stuff alone. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. Try to send this message for Pisces. Oh, did we get the advice? Oh, we did. The advice was to leave it alone. It's something you don't need to look into. And pertaining to somebody asking you about somebody, either you reach out to that person. It's like this. This is how I can explain it to you. Okay, Pisces. Okay, it's me and you talking, and you're telling me about Sagittarius. What I'm gonna do is, since you telling me about Sagittarius, I'm gonna call Sagittarius. I'm gonna put Sagittarius on speaker, and I'm gonna tell Sagittarius that Pisces is talking about you. So I just wanted you to hear what Pisces is saying. You get what I'm saying? Now, and it's not putting you on the spot, Pisces. It's just I don't want to be a part of nothing that you trying to hook me to. I'm not playing. So Pisces, that's how you nip that in the bud. Okay? Because if you don't put somebody on spot, you don't know what they can put you into or something. Pisces. Transcendence message. And it could be in regards to this romance connection, whoever it is that you're in a relationship with, because romance means you're in a relationship. So whoever you're in a relationship and whoever the person you're in a relationship with is connected to, your angel guides is protecting both of y'all. I don't know who got who and what. Look, you have substance here. Bastard in reverse. So it feels like you got a target on your head in the upcoming weekly. And I'm not trying to scare you or nothing. And let me lighten it up. It just feels like you are the main character in this upcoming weekly. Does that feel better? Okay, you are very important. And whoever you're in a relationship with, they know that you're important too. And it feels like in the past, they were committed to putting dirt on your name, but now they're not doing that anymore. Moving forward, what is this angel guide message talking about? Romance and connections. All right, the energy of romance is increasing in your life at this time. If you are already in a relationship, this can mean that you have an opportunity to connect more deeply and share intimacy and love. If your relationship hasn't been the main focus or a priority of your heart for a while, your angels are encouraging you to make time for it. If you have a new relationship unfolding or there's a potential for a new relationship to unfold, angels will help you move forward with it now. Call on divine love from the universe. Invite it to open up your heart, and then be willing to receive interest and love from others. Whatever the reason for this card appearing, this is time to enjoy and be enjoyed in a loving way. Nice. Nice. All right. What is the frequency for Pisces in the upcoming weekly? Pisces, I'm not going to lie. I was just going to go ahead and go to bed, but I said, nope. I have to show up and do my job, because I'm not going to not tell you. I am so sleepy. I'm sleepy. I'm not tired. I'm sleepy. I think it's because I ate. I made some dumplings. Not the dumplings, the batter, the Asian Oriental. Is dumplings Asian inspired? I'm not really for sure, but anywho, I had cooked up some dumplings and made some good spicy. I mixed the dumpling sauce with the spicy chili stuff. It was good. It was good, and I think that's why I'm sleepy, because I ate. And yeah, I indulged three strawberry shortcake ice creams too. And I wasn't even being greedy. I was feeding my sweet tooth. Hey, Tarot High Priestess, Ruby. Pisces. I know that's right. The frequency for your upcoming weekly, you have empowerment, discernment, and solar plexus chakra. Nice. This good. This is good. The situation when it comes to discernment, don't ignore what it is you discern in your upcoming weekly. And this solar plexus chakra, that's coming in for you in the upcoming weekly, you may find yourself overdoing it. You know what I mean? Power stroke. I feel like either you're power stroking someone or someone's power stroking you in the upcoming weekly. I mean, it feels good and all, but it's just kind of like, I don't want nobody to ever put you in a position, Pisces, where they said they're the reason why where you are, why you have what you have. Don't give somebody that much power. If you're able to do something yourself, do it. That could be what this discernment is. Like, it could be easier if you accept help or some type of assistance, right? Getting the job done. But if you could do it yourself, you don't have to worry about no one saying what they did for you just to have a conversation about you. Because it's not this how it's going about. It's not uplifting. It's kind of like, say I'm talking to Capricorn and I go, yo, yeah, Capricorn. And no, Capricorn comes to me and says, yo, you see Pisces? And I'll be like, oh yeah, I seen Pisces. Yeah, I talked to Pisces a couple of days ago. Yeah, Pisces is doing it. And Capricorn, yeah, Pisces wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for me, X, Y, Z. So it's kind of like, it's messy, is what I'm trying to say. So if you're able to handle your business, Pisces, right? It's good to get assistance. It's good to have help too. But it just, right now, as a side note, you'll be surprised who's watching you. So the leader that you are in your upcoming weekly, you don't want to teach people to be codependent. Okay, stay in your independence here. Now let's talk about this empowerment frequency. The frequency of empowerment supports the ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in a deep trust that we are all connected through the same source, right? So what I love about this is confirmation of leadership. You stepping into leadership in the upcoming weekly. And for some of my Pisces, y'all, you're going to be like, SGL, what you mean leadership? What I mean is you're leading by example, and people are going to follow suit. They're watching you and they're going to follow suit. So when it comes to your discernment, make wherever your choices are in your upcoming weekly, if your discernment is telling you not to do something, don't do it. Don't try to convince yourself to do otherwise, because your discernment is working on your favor it's good on your behalf. Now when it comes to this solar plexus here, be mindful of, I always want you to put yourself first, but in the upcoming weekly, you could be put in situations where it can look like you're being selfish, but in reality, what's not being revealed is that you helped people before you put yourself first. So that's why it's important to, if you can do something on your own independently, or take care of something on your own independently, false narratives can't take place in the upcoming weekly. Okay. All right. That was so difficult to that was hard. I was like, come on, God, work. Anywho, shed light on Pisces upcoming weekly, please. I'm hearing that song too by Rihanna. Work. I don't know the words. I don't know what's that in relation to, but it could be in relationship to work. Shed light on Pisces. High Priestess. Yeah. Your discernment is going to be on point. Now, pertaining to whatever it is that you don't tell nobody your plans or what you're doing in the upcoming weekly. Don't say I didn't tell you. How are you being called to step up and lead? Didn't I say you was going to be in leadership in the upcoming weekly and people are going to follow suit? I surely did. Now, I'm not boasting. Some of you Pisces may boast. I did X, Y, and Z. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Or this is somebody behind the scenes literally trying to create a narrative of trying to take your spotlight. But don't worry about it. It doesn't stop your opportunity. Okay? Be open to receiving. And what does it say? Success. You're just a hater. It's just a hater. That's it. I am message for Pisces. Freedom through faith. All right. So whoever this is that's trying to control your narrative in the upcoming weekly, Pisces, they could be gang stalked. I was wondering why I was channeling that. This person may end up losing their mind, or they may end up like, I don't want to say lose their mind. Someone may have a moment where they see stuff that we can't see. It's kind of like a person saying, oh, somebody's chasing me. And we all looking like, where? And it's something really chasing them. It's a spirit. They're seeing something. They will be telling the truth, but you know, what can we do? They opened up something they shouldn't have opened. That's not your problem. Listen. All right. I am message for Pisces. Gratitude. All right. Your I am message says, I am aware of the light in my life. I direct my thoughts to the beauty in and around me. I give thanks to God for every little thing that brings me joy. Thus, I enlighten my thoughts, riches surround me, and I appreciate all life brings. Isn't that good? You're going to have some haters or a specific hater watching around your midst or trying to get into your territory to disturb what this goodness is happening for you. Somebody doesn't like that people, you have little mini-me's. You know how people say you wash your hand. This is what I do. And I'm going to tell you, People get offended. How can you get offended because I want to wash my hands before I use the bathroom? I'm not being bougie. I don't know what's on my hands. I want to wash my hands before using the bathroom. Do you know people get mad because I want to wash my hands before going to the bathroom? Because most people, they don't wash their hands to after they use the bathroom. No, I want to wash mine before and after. Do you think I learned that by myself? No. I saw somebody, an older, wiser woman, right, who was about self-care. And I was like, that makes sense. And I wash my hands before using the bathroom ever since. But when I'm in places, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I had downplayed myself when I was amongst people who would get mad or hate on me, thinking I thought I was all that because I want to wash my hands before using the bathroom. So I would devalue myself and not wash my hands, right? Now I'm devaluing myself when I know I want my hands clean before wiping myself. So it's like this. There's somebody or persons who does not like that people are inspired by you in the upcoming weekly. Who are you, Pisces? Let's see. What's the words of advice? Who are you, Pisces, to lead anybody? And I don't think you even realize it. How impactful. You know what I'm saying? You talk like you. I don't know. Who is Pisces? A patient person, a humble person. Patience. It says patience. I accept everything that happens in divine order. You ain't trying to keep it up with the Joneses. You ain't trying to be like nobody else either. You in your own lane. When you're in your own lane, you control your own traffic. And it don't look like you have no traffic in your lane. It's just you. Now, when it comes to romance and connections, that's up to you. If you want somebody in your lane. That's up to you. Be thankful, Pisces, in your upcoming weekly. There's a slight chance of worry, though. There's a slight chance, but it's not a guarantee. Okay? It's not a guarantee that you may find yourself in worry in the upcoming weekly. I'm trying to remember that spread. It was imaginative. Worry was at the bottom. Oh, empathy and honesty. That's how it was. Let me show you what it looked like. There it is. Imaginative, honesty, empathy, and worry. There's grief on the side, envy, failure. I told you it's somebody on the side. For those of you who are introverts and it's just you, yourself, and you, how do I say this without offending anybody? Until you decide what you want, decide now. Making a decision does not mean that you have to put action now. Well, you are doing action when you are telling your mind to make a decision. Are you ready to persevere? Are you ready to triumph your challenges? Are you ready to overcome and say that you are good enough? Are you ready to have a different outlook than thinking that, people are better than you and you're not good enough? Because having an envy eye, right, is uncomfortable. Having an envy eye feeds grief. So when you're alone, back into your alone space, you start creating narratives that are not real, thinking people don't like you, thinking people are talking about you. Okay? And you hear people laugh, you think people are talking about you, and they're not. So make the choice that you're willing to start putting in the effort. Let's start there, the effort. That means you're going to try. Tomorrow, you may not be successful, but you try, meaning you had the thought, I'm going to try today. Let's start there. Let's make it as simple as possible. I'm going to try to stop thinking people don't like me. I'm going to try to stop thinking that I'm not good enough. That's a start. And then that's when that growth comes in. And every now and then that doubt is going to try to take you back. Right? It's going to try to take you back. But when you know that you have purpose, right? When you know that you have purpose, that's when you can truly be honest with yourself. If you are a Pisces and you're saying, you know what, SGL, I don't have purpose. That's because you don't have a direct direction. You don't know where you're going. And if you're a Pisces and you're saying, I don't want to go nowhere. Okay. But you can grow where you are. You don't have to feel lonely where you are. And that's where people start following suit. What is Pisces doing? Something is about Pisces. You don't have to have sex to have a glow. Growth can illuminate a glow. Okay. Removing worry can highlight a glow. Okay. Because some of you Pisces, your glow, people are going to think you're having sex. And that's not the case. Some of you are going to have sex, but some of you are not. Some of you is just, hey, patience is a virtue. All right. What is the transformation message for my Pisces who are on their healing journey? What message do you have for my Pisces and the collective that are on their healing journey, please? All right. You have a mother's love. Okay. And intuitive nudges. Okay. Time will tell is what I'm hearing. Time listen. When it comes to your discernment, the frequency here. So a mother's being cut off. And I don't want to focus on that because you're being guided to follow your discernment, to agree with what you discern. So some of you are going to cut off, not like harm them, but you're going to cut off a guardian. Let's just say this. Because I don't want to generalize it. Whoever is a guardian or a parent that was of your life, right? You're cutting them off. Okay. They're coming towards you. They're attempting and you're not accessible. All right. What is the advice for that? Is it Guzman or Gosman? I don't want to say it wrong. Success. For some of you, you're going to go against your discernment. I understand what respect is, but you're going to repeat the same cycle. So this is more so of a pre-warning. Follow your discernment. The reason why you're being asked to close that door and you'll come back to it, but right now you have success trying to come in. And reason why that's pulling the entity that's connected to your mother, your father, whatever, a guardian, foster parent, adopted parent, coming back in because they can feel this. So every time they come back in, you get robbed for your success. Every time. I want you to experience this success for once. Say no. And I need you to experience this success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. We got that, but love keeps blocking your success. Put that on pause. Okay? I want you to have a successful week. We still got how many more days of this year? I want you to experience some success this week. Okay? Because your angel guys is romance and connections here. So you got romance, possible romance coming in for those of you who are already in a connection. You are going to level up that connection, but there's additional connections here. Okay? It's not about replacing what's already there, but they're not showing up for you. I don't want you to settle in never experiencing a level of success. What is a love oracle? What you don't see is free yourself, and deception is in reverse. So the fact free yourself is in reverse means you are free. And the fact that deception is in reverse, meaning there ain't nothing but truth. So if you feel bound or trapped or feel duped next week, it's because you chose to be. I said it. What is my Pisces in the collective that are married? What are their spouses refusing to see? What are their spouses refusing to see, please? And you see the messages coming out. Don't sit here and be like, SGL, you don't know what you're talking about. It ain't your message. Anywho, my Pisces who are married, and what your spouse is refusing to see is that the promise is broken. All right. Someone has become a habitual liar. There, I said it. For my Pisces that are in a relationship, what is their person refusing to see? Divine intervention. Your person is refusing to make time. Okay. And part of it is some of you, you're thinking something is wrong with you because your person won't have sex with you. Your person wants to have sex. They do. They want to release, all right. For my singles, did you not see that waterfall? They're releasing. And it don't mean it has to be with another person. Are they releasing with another person, or are they just masturbating? Friends and divine timing. Oh, friends with benefits. So, sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Upcoming weekly for those of you in a relationship, your person is having sex with their best friend. So the reason why you ain't been getting it in is because their best friend been getting all the juices. My singles, what are my singles refusing to see? I'm hearing that song by Usher. Can you handle it if I go there, baby, with you? And then the girl goes, I can handle it. Ooh. So it just happened. It didn't happen. It just happened. Literally. My singles, what are my singles refusing to see? Oh. This is confirmation. You're refusing to see that you are difficult and nothing is having you bound. And it said that in your romantic oracles, you're deceiving yourself. You're binding yourself. You're refusing to see how much peace. Listen, do you know people fight for this, to have peace? My singles, Pisces, you're looking for disturbance. You're wanting some type of hot mess. Like, I guess living a good life is boring to you, so you need some type of disturbance. That's your business. I'm not judging you. So once you accept that, disturbance is your love language, then shit, it is what it is. That's your peace. If it ain't nobody arguing and yelling and bickering, then it ain't no love, okay? But there ain't no peace either. So someone finds peace in arguing and confrontation. That's your business. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to the Pisces who's single, where stop allowing people to come in with their hot mess and disturbing your peace. What you don't see. In the upcoming weekly, allowing hot mess to enter your peace. Disturb your peace, I should say. Did we pull a love? We did pull a love oracle. What are the messages do you have for Pisces for the upcoming weekly? If you believe. So whatever you set your mind to in the upcoming weekly, make sure it's for good, for the greater good. Because if it has to do with any that NVI. Ooh, what is an NVI? Let me look that up. An NVI. Not an evil eye. I'm not talking about the evil eye. I'm talking about NVI. What is an NVI? And it's going to bring up evil eye. I know it is. And that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah. The NVI is, I guess it is known as the evil eye. A widespread belief that a person can cause harm or misfortune to another simply by casting a malevolent or envious gaze. Be mindful of the evil of having an NVI. And for the most part, when it comes to a specific person, you will be able to see who has an NVI towards you. What's the advice for those who will reveal themselves that has an NVI towards my Pisces in the upcoming weekly? Discipline. Don't fall for it. Clear, counsel, reset. Just continue to be happy, be joyful. You know what I mean? Don't fall for it. Don't fall for the trap. When it comes to discipline, it says I can accomplish whatever I set my mind to. Don't allow that NVI to transpire on you. Okay? Don't feed it. Don't entertain it. Do you. All right. Overall direction message for my Pisces, please. Pisces, you know what? You do have a good upcoming weekly overall. Okay? Just FYI. It's a lot of stuff going on for all the Pisces in the collective. But for a specific, I want to say for 5% of you, you have a really good week. You do. Okay. Overall outcome. The Fool. See? I told you. All right, Pisces. It says the upright position of this card depicts a new journey where you will be filled with optimism, wonder, and courage. I love it. Those were the messages that came out for your upcoming weekly. I love you, Pisces. Don't forget love is kind. And don't forget that love is gentle. Until we meet again.